Tomorrow is Thanksgiving and I'm baking a pie, so I thought, should we do it together and learn some vocabulary? Typically, Americans would make a pumpkin pie or an apple pie or a pecan pie, among other pies. And I'm making one that's a bit unusual. It's a cranberry pie. I've never done it before, so come on this journey with me. Straight away, I'm letting you know that I cheated. I got a ready-made pie crust. Yes, it's a store-bought pie crust. I'm not making it from scratch. When you make something from scratch, that means that you made it yourself. You didn't buy it. Next up, we have a bag of cranberries, a box of butter. It's got 4 sticks of butter in it. I know that in some countries that is a bit unusual, but here in the US, typically butter comes in sticks. And I've got a big bag of sugar because I didn't have any sugar. And what is a pie without sugar? Another thing that I needed to buy was a sieve. This is a sieve. You can also call it a strainer. A strainer. It is a sieve or a strainer. We're going to use this to strain the cranberries. In the saucepan, we are going to put the cranberries, the sugar, and another ingredient that I forgot to mention, which is orange peel and orange juice.
Cranberries have a very tart flavor, so some people will love this and some people will hate it.
We have a kitchen scale and we need to measure out 225 grams of sugar, which we will put in this small bowl. I'm gonna go ahead and dump the sugar into the cranberries. Nice. Nice. I need the zest of an orange. The zest is just the peel, not the white at all. We just want the orange part. That is the zest. So I've got a grater here and I'm hoping that this side is okay, although I don't think it is fine enough. We are going to grate the orange peel. And there you can see the zest of the orange. So that is done. We've got some orange zest. I'm going to combine my ingredients. And now the recipe says that it needs to simmer. So we're going to let it simmer on a medium heat and see how it turns out. Simmering something is keeping it below boiling. Do you know what this is called? It's a spatula. I'm mixing it with a spatula. This recipe calls for 2 eggs and 2 egg yolks. So I took out 4 eggs and we will separate the egg white from the egg yolk in 2 of the eggs. This is a whisk. We are going to whisk the eggs. You can use it as a noun or a verb. It's a whisk, to whisk the eggs. The recipe said to whisk lightly. Eggs kind of gross me out. I took out my immersion blender, or you could call it a hand blender, and I'm going to blend the cranberries. Okay, so my cranberries are blended, and now the instructions say that I just need to put it through the strainer and we'll be good. All right, I have scraped out all the cranberry and I have a feeling that I should have done this slowly, not all in one go, but I need to press it through the sieve. You can see it's coming out like a clear or a translucent, lovely liquid. That was not easy, but here we have it. So the recipe called for room temperature butter, room temperature. And my butter wasn't room temperature, so I melted it. Hopefully that doesn't ruin the pie. Okay, so basically I need to mix these 2 together. Because we are going to use a whisk to mix them together, we would say We're going to whisk them together. We'll whisk them together. The two have been combined, and we are going to cook it again on the stovetop. And here is the finished pie. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you learned some new, useful vocabulary. And if you know me from Instagram, you know that I am always talking about the value of learning vocabulary in context. If you've enjoyed this video and you've learned something new, please let me know in the comments so that I know if I should make more content like this. Plus, you'll be helping me because the algorithm gods love comments.